Alright? So, I knock on the door, she's like, I hear the toilet shower turn off, toilet flush, and she puts on this little bathrobe. Alright? So she's like, "Oh, you're here already?" I'm like, "Yeah, I said I was on my way," or whatever. Sitting there on the couch, she's wet, like physically wet from the shower. Okay, and she just looks at me, right, and she licks my ear again, and then she mounts me. She just like hops over, you know, cowgirl style on the couch, right? And then we start making out, you know. I'm like, I'm playing this off, dude. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking fuck the hell out of this bitch, you know. Alright. Alright, so now it's for the good part, Alright. She's like, carry me to my room. You know. I'm like, okay. You
This
know,
bitch kills like 10 hours, yo. You're gonna have to fucking go home.
Alright, it's good, it's a good story. Alright. So I pick her up, you know, I carry her to her room, and I lay her down slowly on this air mattress she was sleeping on, right? And then she just looks at me, and she's like, I don't know if I want to do it. And I'm like, I played it cool. I was like, do what? She's like, you know, do it. And I'm like, well, I mean, it's your choice, but, you know, I'm almost 18 and everything. And she's like, oh, yeah, you're almost 18. You know, yeah, bullshit, whatever. Alright, so she started playing some like sex music. It's called Quickie by Miguel. It's like, it goes, "Mommy, you're looking like I'm just another guy." And it's like no bite marks, no scratches, and yeah, you've heard this song.
Mommy, you're looking like I'm just another guy that came to check it, that came to wreck it.
Alright. So she gets up, she walks into the bathroom, she takes her robe off or whatever, and she's like, get undressed, you know, as she's walking to the bathroom. So I get undressed all the way down to my boxers, you know, and she's like, come here, and she opens the bathroom door. She's standing there butt naked, right? And I'm like, oh my god, you know, this chick is hot as shit, you know, and she's like, carry me. So I picked her up and I carried her. She's like, why are you still wearing your underwear? I'm like, oh, okay. Got there, laid her down, and yeah, I took off my underwear, and she saw my white legs, you know, pale as fuck, but whatever. Alright, back to the story. So she's laying there, right, and she rolls over on her stomach, and she's like, lay on top of me. So, you know, I lay on top of her like fucking alligator style, you know. So I'm sitting there. I was licking her ear, right? And,
what's up with that? You know, fucking like that.
I don't know. She did it. I do it. Anyways, dude, right? I lick her ear, and I start licking the back of her neck, right? And as I lick the back of her neck, I blow like I was like that, you know, it gets that little cold shiver. Says that, yeah, she liked it. That was my move.
Damn, you knew that, dude. You got skills.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright. So I'm licking her, and she's like, go down my back slowly. So I'm licking her down her back slowly, giving her kisses, whatever. You know, girls like that shit. Alright, and then as I'm licking down the seam of her back, I get to the butthole, right?
And then the boss shows up.
No, I get to her butthole, right? And I just like, you know what? I'm skipping this. I backed away and I came back down at her vagina, right? So I'm licking her vagina. It was the first girl's vagina I ever licked, right? It tasted like straight up fish sticks and chicken grease and all sorts. It was the most disgusting thing I'd ever licked. I guarantee you she took a piss right there, like before I was about. That's why I heard the toilet flush.
Fuck, I took the shit out of there, yo.
Wait, I have a question. Wait, can I ask a question, yo? Like,
yeah.
Like, when you were doing it, did you make any, like, faces, like, gross?
No, I held my breath. Like, I held my nose, whatever, and I was just looking. Alright, so I'm licking her out, and she like squirts out a little bit of water, you know, like she was wet or whatever. Yeah, like right there on my tongue, too. I was gonna spit that shit out. Yeah. Alright, so and then I was like, can I put it in? She's like, yeah, go for it. Alright, so I stick it in, you know, whatever. I'm going at it. You know, sunny side up. She's laying down.
AIDS.
Maybe.
Right, yeah, get it checked.
Alright, so we're going at it.
Plot from your boss.
We're going at it for like we're going at it for like 5.5 minutes. Alright. We're going at it for 5.5 minutes, and oh yeah, by the way, I didn't have a condom. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you haven't even
Yeah.
Oh, so there might be a third part to this story.
No,
yeah.
maybe. Alright, so I'm fucking her, 5 minutes, whatever, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna come, you know, I pulled out, you know, I wanted to be safe, I didn't have my condom, I pulled out, and I just started rubbing, you know, whatever, alright, and I just, I go all over her back, dude. Like, I didn't jack off for like 3 days before this, dude. I had a wad load.
Oh,
I was just like,
3 days. 3 days.
Alright, so it's all over her back, right? And here's where it just gets fucking disgusting, dude. She's like, lay on top of me. I'm like, what?
No.
I just jizzed all over your back. She's like, well, you made the mess. Lay on top of me. I'm like, oh god, this is fucking gross. So I'm sitting there. Okay, I'm like in push-up position on top of her, right? And I just lower myself straight down. I felt the warm, sticky. I gotta spit. Oh, that's fucking disgusting. Alright, so anyways, I roll over to the side, right? Oh, who is texting me? Alright.
Is it all over you when you get off of it?
No, it's on my chest. Alright. I'm almost done with the story. It's pretty close, alright? So alright, I lay on there and I roll over to the side, and then she gets on top of me, right? And she's like, I didn't get to finish. And then she's sitting there giving me a hand job, you know, trying to get my boner back up. You know, I just kind of all over the place. So
No, it doesn't.
yeah, I've got like a halfie, man. I got like a halfie. And she sits there, starts sucking on it, whatever, and yeah, and then she sits there and she's like, alright, lay down on your back, you know. So I lay down on my back. She just gets on top of me in like the cowgirl position without a boner. It just starts grinding on my dick, you know, faster. She's like, and all of a sudden I just feel like a little thing, alright? It was like a gush of hot water. It was just like, she came. She came all over me, dude. It was fucking. I was like, okay. Then she's like lays down on the side of me, all right, and she's like, oh, do you see that? Like she's pointing to like her shoulder. She was sweating from this shit. I was fine, dude. I wasn't breaking a sweat or anything. Alright,
must feel like you did a good job, dude. I'm not gonna
I mean, I didn't break a sweat.
Anyway.
Alright, then she's like, okay, you need a shower. Right, I'm like, yeah, so we're sitting there, I got a little half boner walking through my boss's house butt naked, right, going to the shower. So I take a shower at my boss's house, right?
The boss is in the shower.
No, okay, I take a shower, whatever, and I get dressed, and I put my clothes back on, and she's like, where are you going? I'm like, I gotta go to work. And she's like, but we're supposed to cuddle after we had sex. And I'm like, I gotta go. I can't be late for work. Bye. I just walked out.
See you next year.
So yeah.
Have you seen the sense?
No. Well, I mean, I saw her a little bit. She
terrible.
I didn't do anything with her since. Alright, so I was kind of paranoid, because you know when you shower at your friend's house, you smell like your friend. So I went back to my dad's house. I took a shower at my dad's house. You know, I put on, like, extra deodorant and shit. I didn't want to smell like my boss's house. So, and I get to work, whatever. I've got like these hickeys on my neck. And he's like, oh, what happened to you, man? I'm like, I hit myself with the pool stick at break time. Yeah, I was spinning the pool stick around, and I just clocked myself a couple times. He's like, "Man, were you drunk or something?" I'm like, no. He's like, "No, jeez, you hit yourself 3 times." I'm like, "Yeah, I was trying to show off in front of my friends, whatever." But
why wouldn't you just say it? Yeah, fucking tell the story. Be like,
oh no, that's the ending of the story. All right.
Uh-huh.
You're good at predicting my stories, Joey. All right, so. Anyways, she's like, she's texting me like every day since, saying like, "Oh, can you sneak out of your house and shit? You know, I got school in the morning. I'm not sneaking out at 2 a.m. to go fuck her in my boss's house while my boss is in the room." Yeah, but
In the room.
yeah. Well, he was in the house, same place, whatever. All right, so let's see. Oh yeah, I asked her one time. I was like, "So is there any chance that you could be pregnant?" And she was like, "What the fuck is your problem? If you're gonna be worried about me being pregnant and shit, you know, we shouldn't see each other." I'm like, okay. We weren't even going out, but okay. Yeah, I never talked to her since, and she went back to California. Oh, I forgot the biggest. Oh my fucking god, how did I forget this? Alright, she added me on Facebook, and I looked under her Facebook thing, and it turns out she's married. Oh my god. Yeah, she's married to some guy in California. Oh my god. She was married to some guy in California.
I want to see this, babe.
Alright, I'll link you in a little bit.
Same here, same
Alright.
here. I want to see this.
Don't worry, if she doesn't look that great, I won't be
She's alright. Alright, so, anyway, she goes back to California. I haven't heard from her since. Alright, and that's pretty much the end of the story. If I think of anything else, I'll tell you.